It's officially the first off season, which means it's on. Okay, so here's some of the questions. Who's retiring? What staff is retiring? Popovich, are you going to decide to retire or not? It doesn't matter because you're going to retire one way or another. It's just if the game's going to process that or if we're going to have to do it manually. Because that was the point of this whole thing. So I don't know how far we're going to get in this video in the off season, but we know for sure we're going to see what players are retired, what staff are retired. We're going to look at these league meetings and see if anything makes sense, and we'll just go ahead and go through there, see how far we get with all this, okay? So let's go ahead and see who's retired. Okay. Man, my Achilles is killing me. I just popped it, got excited when I was talking about Popovich, no pun intended. But it was less Popovich and more Pop Achilles. Tyson Chandler is donezo. You know, I've seen that you can override some of these, just like you can the awards at the end of the season, like MVP and all that good stuff. I don't know if you guys knew that. If you didn't, you're welcome. But you can actually override this one time. So if you're ever in like a season or something, like I've seen it happen where I did one time where I wanted LeBron to play with his son Bronny, and he retired early, and so I overrode it. And what happened was he retired 2 seasons before, and so the next year he retired again, and I went to override it. You could only override it once, and so the whole thing was junk because he ended up not playing with his son anyway. So wasted a lot of time on that in my league. But here we go. So we got Tyson Chandler, Jamal Crawford. Good careers, right? Pau Gasol, Haslam, which I saw just re-signed a 1-year deal in real life. So Haslam's just gonna go ahead and play. He's gonna be have a clipboard and full uniform. I think what's gonna happen in case you need somebody to come in, throw a punch. So that's what that. It got Kyle Korver, the old soccer star. Just got one name up here, Nene. Barea, Dudley, Anderson Varejao. Not gonna lie, didn't know he was even still in the league. Although some people don't play for a team, but they don't officially retire for years. So that's all we got. There's usually more than that. Okay, so we got that now. Okay. Guys, I gotta tell you, I have a feeling he's not retiring, as the game says. You know what will stink is if I have to retire him by firing him, because another team might pick him up, and then that just kind of messes with things. But I can't control all that. Okay, I don't think you can force retire a coach. Probably should look that up. But let's just see what the game has us do. Here's the moment we've all been waiting for. Popovich. Is he coming to the podium? Or am I putting him on a bus? What? It happened? The 2K gods blessed me? He's really leaving? Everybody. Come on. We're not going to stop. Pop. Let's give it up for Pop. I feel so blessed right now. This whole thing was predicated on. I can't tell you how happy it makes me feel that we did not have to cut some type of corner. Look, you can override a retired staff. I just saw that for the first time. That we didn't have to cut some type of corner and do this a different way to get the same result. That Popovich actually had 1 year in that rebuild transitionary season. We got him into the playoffs. He almost went to the second round. It's an 8 seed. But he did that. He coached his team. And that this can just happen. He can ride off into the sunset. As the Greg Popovich cowboy that he is, with spurs on the feet of his horse. And now we just get to move on now with a vacancy at head coach. Now we get to revamp the staff. We get to bring in jerseys and a look that Popovich never would have been comfortable with. We get to change the playbook and the style and the coaching style. And oh, I'm so excited. But before we just move beyond this moment, I'd like to say, Pop, thank you for all you've done. Thank you for what you've brought to this organization for your 31 years in the league. We appreciate you. We could not have done it without you. We've had a couple of remarks from the Admiral himself, from Tim Duncan, from Tony Parker, from Manu. Kawhi didn't have anything to say. And we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for closing out an era of Spurs basketball. Now let's get it on. Let's get it on. Yes, sir. I'm so excited that just happened. Yes! Whew. Now, on to business. League meetings. Where are we at? Okay, draft lottery. Revert to system used in 2018, which gives the worst team a 25% chance at the number 1 pick. I don't know what it currently is, but 2/3 of the league said nah, so I'm going to stick with that. Okay? Opposing teams will enter the bonus after 4 team fouls have been committed in a single quarter. How about no? The top 8 teams from each conference are seeded 1 to 16 for the playoffs. This one has always interested me. Okay? It's always been interesting to me. And I don't like to override things. I'm not trying to do anything crazy in this year. But in the future, if this comes up again, I might override it. Now, 11 players from each conference will be named to the All-Star team. I don't know how many currently are, so I don't care. But it was a close one. So they almost wanted this. And then All-Star teams will be determined by the top vote getters in their respective conferences instead of the All-Star picking. You know, I don't like the All-Star picking. I really don't. I think it should be by the top vote getters. Who do the fans say want to be on the team's conferences? I guess they still do fan voting and then the captain's pick. I don't really care enough to override 90% of the league, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. We got 1 year into our new CBA. And we got almost a decade until another TV deal comes. Okay. Before I mess something up here, just want to make sure. Okay. So, I really do not know the advantages or disadvantages to hiring coaches when and where. But I'm just going to go ahead and try to do some staff changes right now. Okay. We're not going to do a ton in this video. I don't think I'm going to get into drafting and all that. Maybe. We'll see how excited I am. I'm very excited that Pop actually retired. Okay. Shout out to the stream. So, if you're just jumping in, Popovich actually retired. That was the goal. And here we go. At head coach. So we want to run and gun, right? We want to run it. Let's look at what we got up here. At our styles. Perimeter centric. We got balance. We can grind it out. Or pace and space. We got defense. Just want to see if there's any system that I'm not remembering. And there isn't. So I'm going to go. Let me check this out real quick. With the system, you need to fill vacancies. I wish I remembered them all. Well, here's the thing. There's none of the other ones available anyway, so I guess it doesn't fully matter. I'm going to go with Stauffer. Why would I not? He's great at everything. He's a pace and space guy. So we're going to try to go ahead and hire him. But it looks like I can't hire yet. Okay, so I cannot hire yet. That's who I'm going to go after. And I'm going to revamp this entire staff. Okay. So, let's see. League realignment. Okay, no reason to do anything here. No teams have been added to the league. Nobody needs to move around. I am not personally relocating anybody. We see if we get bored later on. I mean, we're not that far away from 22, so I thought about that in the last couple of days. Got to speed it up here a little bit. I'm not going to be continuing this project when 22 comes out. Probably start over with something different. So let's move it right along with the draft lottery. Okay, so draft lottery. Let's see where we're at here. We got the Rockets with the top chance. Nets, Thunder at 14%. Magic, Pacers, Cavs, Kings, Bulls, Knicks, Warriors, Celtics, Jazz, Wizards, Suns. Okay, so we are going to we're gonna skip this and just look at the results. Okay, so we got Timberwolves, Thunder, Magic, Pistons, Thunder. So Thunder got 2 top 5 picks. Pacers, Cavs, Kings, Bulls, Knicks, Celtics, Jazz, Wizards, Suns, Knicks, Trailblazers, Grizzlies, Spurs at 18. Okay, I am gonna try to move up. But I don't know that I have much that anybody wants. Okay. So I might not be able to. But we'll see. Now we know. Now we know the order. So now we're at staff signing. Yeah, I forgot. Comes after automatically. Okay. Let's look at this real quick now that I know what the orders are. This is number 1. The teams may not trade first round picks in consecutive years. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, that's not happening. So, oh man, guys, I'm just noticing. Let me change this. Oh man, I can't. Okay. I was gonna try to change so y'all can see. Oh, I guess y'all can see. I didn't realize my my video, my face is in the way of some of this. I'll try to keep that in mind. This is the number 2 overall pick, but I'm not giving a book. Okay, not doing it. So that's not an option. Let's see where 3 was at. I mean, let's see what it would take to get into the top 5, top 10. Okay, so everybody needs Booker, which is to be expected. And to be fair, or to be unfair, here's what sucks. It only brings up trades that... This doesn't include all the trades that they would do. If Booker wasn't on my team, it might include trades that they would maybe have a package for Murray. So I understand that part of this is I need to be able to be my own GM and propose a manual trade, but it just frustrates me that it doesn't show you all the options. It's just showing me all the packages that include Booker because Booker's on my team. If Booker was not on my team, there'd be other players that are being shown here. So, but let's just move along, see if there's anything we like. Because another part about it, okay, so this is the Thunder. Still gonna want book. Watch. Okay, so another part about it, and you know, some people would say that this is a what would you call it? Taking advantage of the system, try hard. I don't know. I have worked my way up little by little all the way into the top 5. Like, let's say I trade, you know, when I got a bunch of picks stored up, I trade from 18 to 15. I go from 15 to 14. I go from 14 to 11. I go from 11 to 9. Yeah, it's possible. Okay, you might lose a lot of capital, but it's possible, depending on what you want to do. Okay, let's see. Let's go 6. They don't want to trade that. Okay. Right. Let's go 7. 7. 7 with the Cavs. For love. 9 over here. The Bulls. Al-Farouq Amino for Murray. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so first real option, in my opinion, is at 9. Okay, let's see what else. Let's just look at whatever's close now. I'm not going to go in order. Okay, Marcus Smart for my center. I don't want to give up my center in this draft. The Knicks, they'll do something stupid, right? Okay. I don't like that one, what I'm getting in return. I think I'm at 13 now. Let's look at 14. Nope, they don't want to. 13, Wizards. If he was a little bit more athletic, I'd consider this. Chandler Hutchinson. Plus, B minus. He's a 6'6" guy. So athleticism is a B plus. So my big thing is, did I view somebody as expendable already, and can I get a pick for them? So far they haven't I haven't got an offer for something that's actually what I've considered somebody I was trying to get rid of anyway. So I don't know here. Where's 15? 15 might be somebody's second pick. Yeah, Knicks. Okay. This is getting an extra first rounder this year for my first round, for 2 first round picks. Okay, I thought it was a second rounder underneath it. Yeah. Oh, so now we're getting close to our own pick. 16. Top 10 protected. And my 18 included. What's this kid? A minus. He's 6'6", shooting guard. A minus. And B. A B in athleticism. Little below average. Okay, this is legit though. Move up 2 spots, get a piece that I don't hate, and I'm only giving up the pick that I'm moving up from, and top 10 protected. It's my first rounder next year. I'm not gonna be in the top 10 next year. I don't plan on it. So Trey Jones. Okay. Okay, so this is what I talk about taking steps up. So this is a guy that was expendable anyway. Although should he be? B plus, A minus, B plus. He's a B in everything. His athleticism's a B. His IQ's a B minus. His potential's a B plus. What is his speed? And then I need to see. Okay, so he's not very quick. Pass vision is not great. Don't like that. So I'd probably move on from him. So okay, Trailblazers at 16. And what about moving up 1 spot? So this is next year's pick, lottery protected. So through 14, I probably won't be in a lottery next year, so I'm giving up my first round pick for this year's. So I would have 17 and 18. I could package both. potentially get into the top 10. Potentially get into the top 10. We'll have to look at the prospect scouting and see who's even in the top 15 that I would want. Okay, so we can make a deal for 16 or 17. Which is I think Grizzlies and Trailblazers. Now let's see. Let's see who this is predicting. Let's just go down to 15 and take a look. So we got B+ players, they're saying, through 22. You know, there's a couple times in a row now, guys, honestly, where I've only went to like 98, 99%. It really sucks that I gotta scout them one more time to get that number, but to me the number means so much more than the B+, because like, what is that? I don't know. Because then I gotta go look. It's just easier, but so be it. I was able to scout more people. Not that it matters. I don't have a second round pick. So I could get 17 and 18 in this draft, and this is a deep draft. I think it's deeper than next year's draft. So maybe I should do that. Maybe my first rounder next year is not nearly as valuable. I think if nothing else I will. Because there's some decent players through the top 20, you know. This dude's killing it right now in Summer League. I mean, he's not necessarily running gun style. Now he's classic Spurs style, for sure. Pop would have loved him. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 17 and 18. I'm going to see if I can package them. If I can't package them, I'll keep them. Next year's not as deep of a draft. I didn't try this. Just see what I could get for. Elijah Hughes. I don't know some of these guys. Who was that again? Grizzlies? Yeah. Now let's see. Let's check it out. 22. Let's see if anybody will play a ball that wasn't really playing ball before. Let's just start here. Okay, no. Okay, so I think how I usually did this was finding like see what I'm saying? Like now if I made this trade, I have 16 and 18 instead of just 16. I have to hop here in a second. Okay. Let's try 15. This is like the only second round pick I had. Remember that random trade I made just to get a second rounder? So now I'd be up to 15. 15 and 18. Okay, so we got to deal with the Knicks. Let's look at 14. Nothing there. My eyes get blurry just staring at these while I'm... Did I try 11? Can't remember if I did 11. I did 7. Oh, it's Thunder. Okay. So I believe I said that I could get the Knicks. So now I got 15 and 18. Oh, my eyes. So see, now I could get in. I could go from 18 to 13 by just moving some stuff around. Plus, I get a decent power forward. So 13. This might be my ceiling to go 13. Let's see if I can go anywhere else. They pretty much only want my center. Ooh, that's a second rounder. Man, this would be nice to get this top 10 pick without giving up 15 or 18. I don't want to give up Vassal because I like Vassal's future. It's just interesting. He's clearly one of the biggest pieces I got. Let's see here. It's interesting though that Vassal would get me a top 10 pick, so now I gotta compare some of these potential top 10 picks to Vassal. Is the possibility. Pacers standing pat, man. Moses Brown 7-2? Gee whiz. While I'm here. Just book still again, huh? It's the last thing to check. Usually it doesn't change anything like too far away. It's just some of the immediate picks. So I said that Vassal for number 9, or with just picks I could get up to 13. So I need to look at 9 to 13 projections and see what I think. Nine to 13 projections. Potentially these guys here. Now, I got a starting level center. I do not have a starting level power forward. Tell you what I might do, guys. Got some work stuff that I need to think about, and it's kind of distracting me. I don't want to just sit here. Y'all have to watch a video that I'm thinking about two things at the same time. I think I'm gonna stop right here. So here's what we've done. Big things. Popovich has retired, right? We now have the 15th and 18th pick. I started with 18. I moved. I swapped. I got 17 from somebody for very little. Then I swapped 17 in the second rounder for 15. Right now we have 15 and 18. 15 and 18 can get us 13. I think we get to keep 18, so we might have 13 and 18. Or Devin Vassell can get us number 9. I need to spend a little bit more time understanding prospects 9 through 13 to see if a prospect in the 9 to 13 range is better than Vassal's potential. If it is, I'll make that trade. Is the players at 13 better than what I could get at 15 or 18? I don't know if I feel that strongly about anybody. So we need to do some research there. I'll tell you what is easier that we could do right here is we can do some staff signings because I know that. Now here's the interesting thing though. So I was thinking about this and I'm glad that they show it. The system that I want to run is probably more 7 seconds than it is pace and space. Would you guys say that the classic Phoenix Suns were more 7 seconds system than pace and space? I don't know. Let's look at what my best options are though. So if I got Stephen Silas as my head coach, 7 seconds offense. He's an A plus in offense and he's a B in defense. Or I get Stauffer at see, it's funny to me. It's funny to me that D'Antoni. Sorry, y'all. Let me take this call real quick. Sorry guys, I'm back. I'm in a wedding this weekend. That was the suit place that was calling me. Okay, so we were talking about the better options here. Depends who I can get as an assistant coach, because what I need as an assistant coach then would be defense. And the best assistant coach I could get here is an A minus on defense. A okay. Needs a balanced system. So I don't want an F on offense though, even as my assistant coach. So I would probably go here with Newman, old Otis. Um, mhm. So I like to go above asking price a good bit on the people that I want for sure. And listen, we're gonna offer both of them. So let's go ahead and offer. Let's offer 415 here, and let's offer Stauffer 620, and this triangle. Hornacek wants to run the triangle. Yeah, limited options besides those two. I gotta get one of those two. Have to get one of those two. Am I even gonna offer D'Antoni? I don't want D'Antoni. Offer Peterson. And then as my other assistants, Newman, for the head coach. Yeah, I would. Oops. Newman. Dawkins. Okay. I need an assistant GM. An assistant GM who's also great at negotiations. So I will go negotiations. I also need very good. So Williams gonna be my first pick. Navarro will be my second pick, and Masters my third pick. Now here's the thing, I don't settle for above average when great's available. That sounds like something somebody extremely prideful says right before they lose out on something that was good because they were greedy for something that was great. But I'm gonna probably fire old Matt Davis here to go after Nicholson or Mills. Mills is my first option. So, yes, Mills. And yes, I do still offer the person that I fired because he's the third best option. My head scout is an A-, B potential. By the way, I've never tracked it to see if they actually develop, like if potential matters. The logical part of me says it has to matter. It's in the game. There's a lot of stuff in this game that doesn't matter. So, I don't know. But yes, I'm going to fire because we're trying to build something special here. Got Cuba Gooding Jr. here. Yes, seriously. And this will be my second. My third. Training. He's an A. So I'm going to keep him. Potential's crazy stupid, but he's an A this year, so I'm going to stick with that. Oh, goodness. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so my second option said yes, but my first option is no, my first option said yes. So, okay, I'm gonna run with him. CFO. My third option said yes, the other two said tentative. So I'm going to decline Davis, and I'm going to offer them two again. Head scout, yes. My number one option said yes. My number one option. My number one option at assistant coach said yes. And my number one option. Alright, my number one option at head coach said yes. So we're sitting good. I got to renegotiate CFO. Everybody else is good. Uh-oh. That's not good. So they all... Yikes! I'm gonna end up overpaying for the guy that I just let go. Oh, no! Alright. It happens. Okay, I got him back. Hey, buddy, listen. It was a misunderstanding. My assistant said, thought I said fire. I said, no, invite him to the bonfire. Big misunderstanding. Yeah. Just come on over to the house for dinner. Cooking steaks. So, here's my staff. Feeling good. Feeling good. That head coach position's now Steven Silas. It's not GP. And so we're feeling good there. So we're going to end there, guys. We're going to end there. And when we come back, we're going to be gearing up for the draft. Okay? We're going to be gearing up for the draft. We're going to be seeing if we can make a few more trades to move up in the draft, see who we want to target in the draft. Is it worth a Vassal trade or not? So until next video, I'll be seeing y'all.